Shadow Home Secretary Diane Abbott once again demonstrated the tumultuous relationship with numbers as she cut down to the 999 emergency number to 2 figures. Addressing attendees at her keynote speech during the Labour Party conference in Liverpool, Ms. Abbott began talking about the rising number of calls to the urgent response contact but soon stumbled over the number itself. She said, "Response time to 99 calls are increasing, violent crime is increasing." This was not the first time the Labour frontbencher appeared to struggle with numbers. The Shadow Home Secretary famously forgot how much Labour's plans for reforming police policy would cost the country during an awkward interview ahead of the 2017 general election. Ms. Abbott caused a storm when she got muddled telling LBC host Nick Ferrari Labour would spend £300,000 over 4 years on thousands of new coppers, the equivalent of just £30 per officer. Ms. Abbott later defended herself, insisting she knew her figures but had misspoke after an intense morning spent doing the news round. She told the BBC, "I did 7 interviews that morning and that was the 7th. I misspoke, but I do know my figures." Labour Party news: Diane Abbott fell one number short when talking about 999. Image, Reuters. Getty. Response time to 99 calls are increasing, violent crime is increasing. Diane Abbott. In April, Ms. Abbott weighed into London's knife crime crisis yesterday, with a bogus statistic. The GAFFE-prone Labour MP laid the blame for the capital's soaring death rate firmly at Whitehall's door. She said it was time the government took lessons in tackling knife thugs. Writing in a newspaper yesterday, she warned against random stop and search by police and called for a more holistic approach. She said, "We need to apply lessons learned from other parts of the UK and abroad in the fight against serious crime, including knife and gun crime." To emphasise her point, she highlighted how knife crime has been tackled in Glasgow, the biggest city in a country labelled the most violent in the developed world by the United Nations in 2005. Ms. Abbott said, "But there also needs to be more done in youth work, in schools, even mental health," adding, "They have brought the number of deaths from knife crime down to 0 last year, but knife killings continue to blight Scotland, including Glasgow." Scottish Tory MSP Liam Kerr said it was a patently inaccurate claim, adding, "Knife-related violence remains a huge problem."